Fun Show.
Back on the Big Dumb Fun Show. You can call us, be live on the air Mondays 7 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That number, 888-832-7561. Got questions? We've got answers. Maybe not the right ones, but nonetheless, send us an email, info@bigdumbfunshow.com.
Got a new idea for a bit, Gnurk, by the way, that involves some of the spam that we receive.
I got an AARP spam.
That wasn't spam, my friend. That
No?
was not spam.
I like to say it was spam.
I did get a spam the other day, and it was hot Latinas getting effed by Germans.
That was for me.
That
had to be for me because I get that one too.
Do you?
That's actually my mail list.
You're like, I am a subscriber to that. No,
Like,
and I just
man,
kept thinking, what is the draw there? Like,
This-
man, these
this
Germans are really going to give it to
This
them.
Did I mention my last name is Gnurk?
Yeah.
This targeted marketing is really effective.
Nine.
Now, if they had said German Norwegian,
Well, we are in studio with Alykai. Welcome, guys.
Hello. Thank you.
How have you been? That's actually the first time you've ever been in studio.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by.
yeah, get right up on the mics.
All right, so we've got Gary. Hey, Gary.
What's up?
Tim.
How's it going?
And Alex.
Hey.
Alex, you're rocking the drums.
Yes, sir.
And we are missing Stephanie, but we might talk with her a little bit later. She's the lead singer, right?
Correct.
And then and who else? John. Where's John at?
John is at work right now because his Nazi boss would not let him off work.
Nazi boss, sons of bitches. But I'm going to spell it out just in case you're not in the chat room right now or you're listening to this on replay. It's Alykai, A-L-Y-A-I. A-L-Y-A-I. You can pull them up on Facebook.com/Alykai if you want to check them out there. And, of course, we're going to link them up and post your links on Big Dumb Fun Show on our Facebook account as well. We'll tag you up and share the love there. But you, why don't you go, well, before we actually talk about the band and everything, you actually sought us out at first, right?
Yeah, right.
And that's Tim. You signed into the chat room, and you said, how do I submit my stuff? How did you even hear about us to begin with?
A couple of years ago, actually, Isaac James was on here.
Yes.
And
At least
our
2-3
guitar player,
years ago.
John, and an old singer we had actually went and saw him, got to meet him, hung out with him. They told us about your show, so we thought, cool, we'll check it out.
Mm-hmm. So you had a previous singer a couple years back?
Yeah.
You did a little bit of HR changes and movement and whatnot?
Yeah.
What when you brought Stephanie, what do you like about her?
Oh, her voice.
Everything.
It's amazing.
She's got a great set of lungs.
She's like a 6'4" Amazon woman
Really?
type, but she's cool as hell.
That is like the best
kill me.
backhanded compliment ever.
Yeah,
she's
she'll kill me,
6'4". She's an Amazon.
Like
she
the whole
may have
band's-
testicles,
hiding behind her, they pop out like it's a phone booth.
but she can make a great apple pie. So you guys are from. You actually drove quite a bit to get here, and we thank you for that. It's always interesting talking with local band. We like to talk with local bands from around the world, and rarely, if they're that far out, we can't really nab them in studio for an interview. But
Yeah.
How long did you have to drive to get here? How many? It's a couple hours.
2 hours.
Gosh, that's crazy. Was it an escort? Was I right? Were you?
No, it's actually
No, we're in a Nissan Armada.
No. Okay. All right. That's a little bit
Now,
more classic.
where did you guys come from then? What do you call home? Where do you call home?
Centralia, Missouri.
Centralia, and that's near Columbia, Missouri, right?
Yeah.
I live in Columbia.
Yeah. Do you play a lot of college gigs up there, being close to MU?
We played the Blue Note quite a few times
In Columbia?
up there, yeah.
Now, what? But you've never. This is another fact I found out through my fact-checking department that we have here at the studio. Meaning, you just told me. But you've never played in Kansas City.
Nope.
You've played with a couple of prominent Kansas City bands like Killing the Calm,
Yeah.
and
Played
back
with
when they
them.
were Thethura,
See, Sarah?
and you've also have you ever played with Isaac James?
No.
No, you just know him.
I've talked to him about it before,
What's
and
it-
just kind of schedules don't.
What's it going to take to get you guys in Kansas City? A show inside Kansas City
Phone
within
call.
within the city limits of Kansas
A
City.
date and a time.
A venue?
It's like a venue would be great. Just really nobody will have us right now.
Someone's
Well,
house
I
is
don't think
cool,
we've
too.
really tried yet. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
that would
definitely
help
like
if you
to.
did try.
Definitely would like to.
So you guys are out there rocking like Marshall, Missouri, and
No.
Jeff
Like,
City.
like on the outskirts there. I mean, you really got to get in somebody that's got a scene. What's the scene in Columbia? Is it good? Because you guys are heavy, right?
Have you seen the girls in
It's-
Columbia? They're just naturally.
Yeah, the scene in Columbia is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot more like death metal bands in Columbia, but it's funny because we'll get stuck on shows with them, but yet
Yeah.
How would you
Steal
describe
the
your
show.
music?
alternative metal,
Yeah.
like
Doesn't make sense.
yeah, like I don't know.
Well, I would say
It's harder than-
we just don't scream at you. We're all,
Yeah.
for the most part, most of us are all married.
Heavy music, clean vocals.
So-
Yeah. Oh, you can understand the words.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that's one of the things I've always it's always drove
No pig squeals.
drove me crazy. But I've also thought it was very odd when we had these like at the Left Hand of God, right? They've got a great sound, but the vocals on that are all Rick Wolf is just. And I was just, man, how did? And he does it. He does it 3 hours at a time. The guy's crazy.
Oh yeah.
But it's surprising that he can do that. And but there's such a great band. And but to be able to put that together and actually have the lyrics where you can understand them and everything, that's great too. But and in fact, when we come back, we're going to talk to Stephanie, figure out why she got on board with you.
She
a-holes.
says she's only 5'11".
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry,
in the
Steph.
chat
She's
room.
she's a 6'4" Amazonian
I'm dead
woman.
when we go home.
I'm 5'11". She married any of you guys, or she's any of you guys' girlfriend or anything like that? So there's no
I
tension.
went to high school with her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's no sexual tension in the band.
How did you
Nope.
find her as to be your lead singer?
Wow! Believe it or not, we're Facebook friends, but
That's how it starts.
we happened to be at Tropical Liqueurs in Columbia and bumped into her. And
You bumped into her at a liquor store?
no, it's a I don't know, it's
Club?
It's an
Yeah.
alcoholic slush.
yeah, they sell
serious.
slushies that are
good.
alcoholic, and
It's an alcoholic slushy
Alex
store.
likes fruity drinks.
Across between a 7-Eleven.
Sounds like a great
Right.
college bar.
It does sound
basically.
great.
Lots of
And
sorority
we
girls
bumped
and-
into her,
Get your head out from under the slushy machine.
and she asked how the band was going.
Yeah, so she knew that you were in a band.
Right, and she asked how I was going. I said, "Well, we just lost our singer," and she reminded me that she sings, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
So she invited herself in, is what you're trying to
Hey,
say.
it's all good though, bro.
Really?
So-
That's
Yeah.
crazy that you're out of singer because I sing.
It's all
Okay,
good.
you can
It turned
come.
out for the best.
Yeah.
Tell me which track we're going to start with. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's do one.
Let's start from the beginning. You brought four tracks in off of a soon-to-be...
Four song EP, but the beginning of next year we'll be recording the full,
Cool.
probably 12 songs.
Well, we haven't even scratched the surface here. We want to talk about some of the upcoming gigs. We'll talk to Stephanie on the phone. We got a lot of stuff that we want to talk about with you, Alykai, Gary, Tim, and Alex in studio. Stephanie by phone when we come back next on the Big Dumb Fun Show.